Yo guys, so this is a topic that hits close to home today. I think in past couple videos, maybe 2 videos ago, I had spoken to you guys about how I've been losing some friends, and this has been going on for a very long time. People have been, exiting my life, whether it's on their choice or whether it's on mine. So, which is fine, We've talked about this in a different video, but I did want to send out some little advice on this situation, on your spiritual journey, but specifically your semen retention journey. Because look, guys, along your journey, people who have been around for a considerable amount of time around you will become disturbed by your light. And that is the title of this video. And the terrible thing about this being the case, and, I hate the fact that this is the case. I don't want to lose friends. But in reality, you'll find that after they're gone, you realize that, at least in my case, you'll realize that, man, there was a lot of stuff that they did that was just bullshit. In reality, there was a lot of stuff where they were trying to tear me down, or there was certain habits that they followed that were just terrible. So, guys, here's my first point. The ignorance of these programmed people will make them attack you. Because as we've talked about in past videos here and there, when someone is trapped in the idea of the Matrix and they're constantly stuck in this cycle, they believe everything that's getting fed to them because they've been trained to be sheep their whole life. So when someone like you and I comes along and maybe mentions semen retention or mentions the Matrix or mentions law of attraction and all of these things that can shift your reality, or anything that you follow for that matter that may be different, just by being different in any way, these people can attack you. Well, look, guys, many people's vibration and frequency is very low in today's reality. A lot of men, young men, who you are probably associating with, go home and are constantly wanking their thing all the time, spewing their god essence all over the place. Can't hold it in them for even a day. A day goes by and they're already masturbating, they're already doing all this crazy stuff, right? There is a subconscious level that these people are picking up on your vibration when you are around them. Subconsciously, whether they like it or not, they aren't actually realizing this in their head. Maybe they are. Maybe this is conscious as well. But these people realize that there is something different about you. There is a light within you. Something is going on with your energy. All of a sudden, why is this guy so damn funny coming around? All of a sudden, why does this guy have the charisma, right, that he never used to have? And there's something off-putting to that. Because in every friendship and every relationship, and maybe you have a group of friends or whatever, there's always a structure. Someone is kind of the gang leader. Someone is kind of running the show to a certain extent. Someone, there's a certain percentage of who's holding the conversations, who's the leader, who's the talker, who's blah, 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 who's the guy that's quiet in the corner, right? Well, if you flip the narrative and all of a sudden you could show up with some amazing energy, it's going to be off-putting to these people. It's going to be completely different to what they're accustomed to you being like. So this also goes into insecure people will try to bring you down. And this is a fact. And to real quick sum all this up, I'm going to get to a bunch of different points about these people and what they will do to you. Realize that if you are experiencing these things from people in your life, you must cut them out of your life immediately. Immediately. Because they are not divinely guided for you. They are not meant to be around you. If they are so insecure that they're trying to secretly plot against you, and this is a fact, they're trying to secretly plot against you. Because maybe you were just friends with that person to go smoke, or maybe you were just friends with that person to drink, or whatever it was. Whatever it is that you guys were doing, low vibrational activities, if you were doing a low vibrational activity with that person, subconsciously they know that when you show up sober to come hang out with them, or when you show up whatever, whatever that low vibrational activity, they subconsciously realize that that lowers you, that that takes away from your essence, that that takes away from your truest divine energy. And these people want you at your worst. These insecure people want to bring you down. And you might be sitting here, man, you sound crazy. All of my friends are straight up dudes, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, I thought the same about my people in my reality until this shit hit the fan. So I really wanted to make you guys aware of this. Especially, watch what the communication is between you and these people. In 2023, this is going to be an incredible year. You are going to have to take a step into change and take a step in the proper direction to move your vibration and your frequency to its highest point, to manifest all of your desires and dreams that you've been working for. Semen retention is a must all year, but you no longer can be around these conversations that are not amplifying you whatsoever. Now, I get it if, you go over and you just want to talk sports with these people and, you refuse to drink and you refuse to smoke and everybody's okay with it. That's okay. If the people are accepting of you and just be weary because there may be a hidden agenda, but if the people are accepting of you and it's all good and, maybe you bring up the conversation of your spirituality or your practices or whatever and they're interested, or there's some exchange of conversation. I'm not telling you to be narcissistic and just always focus on what you got going on. Be normal and chat up with these people, but use your intuition to know who is there for you and who has a hidden agenda against you, or who is an undercover hater. Because there's so many in today's world. Because really, you come around with all this energy. You come around vibrant. You come around wanting to say all this stuff and be on a vibe, right? They feed off your energy in a way. They can use you to suck the soul out of you. They can subconsciously trick you into, spending a bunch of energy with them so that they can because these people are lifeless, man. They're dead batteries. And as I've said on semen retention, we are the energetic outliers. So especially watch how they react to anything positive that you have to say. If you come around and you say, yeah, so I wrote down all of these goals, I've really been taking care of myself, I've been following, these practices and stuff. If they they're just like, yeah, whatever. So what's up with those girls, man? Or any sort of slack against you talking positive things, you have to curate your reality. You have to make sure that the people around you are winners. You have to make sure that the people around you are vibrating high and have a mindset that your dreams can become a reality. You do not, at all costs, you cannot have people around you that are going to downplay your dreams and your ambition and your goals. If there is any of that cannot be tolerated whatsoever. And this was a hard lesson for me to learn. It truly took me like 2 or 3 years of putting up with bogus friends during my spiritual awakening, because when I spiritually awoke, I was a whole nother person to my friends. And some of them loved it and some of them had a hidden agenda. But they stuck around. And it was hard for me to realize that I just need to cut these people off. It was hard as hell to realize. And I was spending energy on these people. They were sucking the soul out of me. And until I realized this, that I should have been cutting these people off the whole time, I was stuck. So, guys, hope this message resonates with some of you out there. You cannot take losers into this year with you. And that is the harsh, harsh truth. If someone is not supporting your dreams, if someone is downplaying your ambitions and your goals or anything along those lines, laughing at you or downplaying these practices that you've told them about or anything, man. Use your intuition to navigate and know that you need to keep a very strong group around you. And, you can't have all these people around you either, man. So, y'all, this is a real deal spill right here. Like, this is some knowledge that took me a while to learn. So hopefully apply this in your life, make it happen out there, curate your reality. Peace.